Welcome back, students. Today we are going to solve some previous year questions, and these questions are related with neural control and coordination topic of Unit 6. So let's begin. Question number 1. Which of the following condition occur in our body if the neural system of medulla and pons region are non-functional? Non-functional. Okay. So which kind of condition occur in our body? First, impulse from tissue to the central nervous system can't be transmitted. Change in carbon dioxide and hydrogen ions concentration can't be recognized. Neural signals can reduce the duration of respiration. Respiratory rhythm can't be maintained by respiratory center. So you just take 5 to 10 second time. After that, we will discuss the correct answer. Okay. So in medulla oblongata, 3 type of centers are present. In medulla oblongata, first center is known as cardiac center, second vasomotor center, and third respiratory center. Okay, so if this medulla and pons region are non-functional, in that case, that particular person can't maintain their respiratory rhythm. They can't maintain their heart rate. They can't maintain their blood pressure because these things are related to cardiac center and respiratory center, right? So and also vasomotor center also, the coordination also affected if this particular region are non-functional. So it is not related with the impulse from tissue to the central system can't transmit it. No, this is not affected by if this particular region are non-functional. Changes in carbon dioxide concentration and hydrogen concentration can't be recognized. A neural signal can't be reduced, can reduce duration of respiration, no. But yes, respiratory rhythm can't be controlled because respiratory system are present in this particular region, medulla oblongata. As I said, respiratory center, a cardiac center, these centers are present in this particular region. So the work done by these centers are affected. Okay, so choice number 4 would be the correct answer of this question. Next, the pre-excitation potential between outside and inside of the neuron is called normal potential, which is present during the resting time. Is it known as reaction potential, resting potential, spike potential, or action potential? It's a very easy question. Just take your 5 second time, then tell me the answer. Pre-excitation potential. When there is no nerve impulse generated. What is the normal situation? In normal situation, in a nerve, inside there is a negative charge and outside there is a positive charge. Okay, and this situation is known as resting potential. There is no conduction of nerve occur. Okay, so this is what is the correct answer of this question? Resting potential. Choice number 2 would be the correct answer. When there is a generation of impulse occur, when certain pumps get open, sodium ion when move from outside to inside. That time when nerve impulse generated, this that situation, what is the name of that potential? That potential is known as action potential. But in this particular question, they have asked about pre-excitation potential, right? Pre-excitation potential difference. So this is known as resting potential. Next, during transmission of nerve impulse to nerve fiber, the membrane potential on the inner side of plasma membrane is, okay, just now we have discussed this. Inner side of the plasma membrane is first positive, then negative, then continue to negative. Second option, they have given first negative, then positive, then continue to positive. Third option, they have given First positive, then negative, then again back to positive. And lastly, in fourth option, they have mentioned first negative, then positive, and again back to negative. So what is the situation? During the transmission of impulse, when that particular nerve come under action potential form. So this is a normal nerve. Normally, what happened? Initially, negative potential, right? And outside, positive potential. So in this situation, just now we have discussed what is the name of potential? Resting potential. When certain pumps are open for, this sodium ions which are present ample amount in the outside, while potassium ion present in higher concentration in the inside of the nerve, and certain negatively charged proteins, some sulfur ions, some phosphor ions are also present. That's why negative ion is present inside the nerve. So in that situation, that this charge can very quickly change from negative to positive during action potential. And when this impulse just go from this particular region, again same situation, some pump open for the potassium ion, so that potassium ion just move outside, then again the same situation, negative. So here we can say initially negative, first negative, okay, negative, then big positive, and then again negative. Okay, so during transmission of nerve impulse to a nerve fiber, membrane push potential on the inner membrane of the plasma membrane, first negative, then positive, and then again back to negative. This is known as resting potential. This is known as action potential, and again resting potential. Clear? So first negative, then positive, okay, and continue to be positive. No, back again to the negative. So choice number 4 would be the correct answer. Clear? Okay. Next question number 4, match. There is a matching list number 1 and list 2. They have mentioned some points which are present in our eye, like fovea, iris, blind spot, and sclera. And their function or their presence. First option, visible colored portion of the eye that regulate diameter of pupil. Second, external layer of the eye formed of dense connective tissue. Third, point of greatest visual acuity of resolution. Fourth, point where optical nerve leave the eye wall and photoreceptor cells are absent. So if you recollect the structure of eye, then very quickly you can solve this question. Take 5 to 10 second time. Okay. So what is fovea? Fovea is a point of greatest visual resolution, where maximum resolution one can find out. Okay. What is iris? It is a visible colored portion of the eye which actually regulate our diameter of pupil. Right? So can I write down first over here and third over here? What is the blind spot? Blind spot is a point from where optical nerve actually pass from the eye wall, and because this particular position optical nerve pass, so there is no photosensitive photoreceptors are present in that particular region. So can I write down fourth over here? And what is sclera? It is the outer covering, external covering of the eye, and it is made up of dense connective tissue. So can I write down 2 over here? Okay. So 3 with A comes only in the fourth option, and D with the 2 over also comes over here. So choice number 4 would be the correct answer. Next, question number 5. The part of human brain that help in regulation of sexual behavior, expression of excitement, pleasure, rage, and fear, etc. are corpus quadrigemina and hippocampus, brainstem and epithalamus, corpus callosum and thalamus, limbic system and hypothalamus. Which part of our brain it actually help to regulate sexual behavior, expression of excitement and pleasure? Take 5 to 10 second time, then we will discuss the correct answer. Okay, so our our hypothalamus and limbic system are mainly involved to regulate this sexual behavior in human. Okay, so all the kind of excitement, pleasure, fear, these things, and sexual behavior is regulated by limbic system and hypothalamus in our body. Okay, so choice number 4 would be the correct answer. We have to learn the type of part of the brain, okay, and their function. Then only you can solve this type of questions. Now, next question, again matching. List number 1 and 2. Multipolar neuron, bipolar neuron, myelinated nerve sheet, unmyelinated nerve fiber, somatic neuron system, cerebral cortex, retina of eye, spinal nerves. So just take 5 to 10 second time. Unmyelinated nerve fiber are present in the somatic neuron system because there is no fast movement is required. This is the reason. While fast movement is required by spinal nerves, so myelin sheet is present on the with these spinal nerves. So C comes with the 4 and D comes with choice number 1. Now, bipolar nucleus is a very good property of these type of neurons is present in the retina of our eye. So B comes with the choice number 3. And what else? Multipolar neuron is present in the cerebral cortex. So choice number 2 comes with the choice number A of list 1. So A with 2 is present in 1, 3 and 4. Okay. B with 3 comes in choice number 1 and 4. C with 4 is present in choice number 1 only. So choice number 1 is the correct answer. Clear? Now let's solve next question. Select the incorrect statement regarding synapses. Okay. The membrane of presynaptic and postsynaptic neurons are in close proximity in an electric synapse. Second option, electric current can flow directly from one neuron to another via electric synapses. Okay. Third, chemical synapses use neurotransmitters. Fourth, impulse transmission across a chemical synapse is always faster than the across an electric synapse. A very important question. So just take 5 to 10 second time. We have to find out the incorrect statement. So in electrical impulse, both presynaptic knob and postsynaptic region are in close proximity. Why? Because of the fast movement of the impulse. Okay, there is no neurotransmitters are there. Okay, so they are in a close proximity. This is a correct statement. Electrical flow can flow directly from one neuron to another via electrical synapses. Yes, this is again a correct statement. And in chemical synapses, they use some neurotransmitter which further attach with the receptor which is present on the postsynaptic membrane. Okay, so this is how use of neurotransmitter is very, very important in the case of chemical synapses. Fourth option, so this is again a correct statement. Impulse transmission across a chemical synapse is always faster than that across an electrical impulse. No, this is wrong. Impulse transmission across a electrical synapses are always faster because they are in close proximity. There is no need of neurotransmitter to just pass the information from one ending to another, means presynaptic region to postsynaptic region of neuron. Okay, so this one is the wrong statement and we have to find out the incorrect statement. So choice number 4 would be the correct answer of this question. Next, again matching column 1 and column 2. They have mentioned rods and cones in choice number 1, then blind spot in choice number B, then phobia in choice number 3, and then in lastly iris. In column 2, in first option, absence of photoreceptor cells, cones are densely packed photoreceptor cells, and in fourth option, visible colored portion of the eye coat. Okay. So again, if you recall the structure of eye, you can very easily solve this question. Take 5 to 10 second time. After that, we will discuss the correct answer. Okay. So rod and cones. What are these? These are photoreceptor cells. With the help of rod and cones, one can see the image of anything present just in front of the eye. Okay, so these are the photoreceptor cells. So can I write down 3 over here? Yes. Now, what is blind spot? Blind spot is a point from where that particular nerve is passed. So there is no neither cone or rods are present. Okay, so B comes with the choice number 1, absence of photoreceptors. And what is fovea? This is the region where cones are densely packed. So C comes with the 2, and iris is the visible region of, this is the iris. Visible part, visible colored portion of the eye. Okay, and so D comes with the choice number 4. So 3, 1, 2, 4 is present in choice number 1, while over here B with the choice of no. Blind spot is visible. No. So choice number 1 would be the correct answer. 3, 1, 2, 4. Next, receptor site receptor site for neurotransmitters are present on membrane of synaptic vesicles, presynaptic membrane, tips of axons, or postsynaptic membrane. If you recall the diagram, then very quickly you can solve this question. Where these receptor sites are present for neuroreceptors. This is the first neuron, this is the second. Okay, these are certain vesicles in which neurotransmitters are present. Neurotransmitter very slowly fuse with its membrane, and they release neurotransmitter over here, and certain receptors are present on the postsynaptic membrane from where these receptors bind, and this is how transmission of impulse occur from one axon or one nerve to another. Okay, so receptor sites for neurotransmitters are present on the, and this is the postsynaptic membrane. This is the presynaptic membrane. So these are present on the postsynaptic membrane. Clear? So choice number 4 would be the correct answer of this question. Next, myelin sheath. myelin sheath is produced by A. Swan cell and oligodendrocytes, astrocytes and swan cell, oligodendrocytes and osteoclast and astrocytes. Tell me the answer. Myelin sheaths. This is a general structure. There are certain Niels granules. These are the dendrites. It's a very rough structure of a nerve, and these are the swan cells. Okay. So swan cells are mainly involved for the secretion of these myelin sheath. Okay. So in some cells, myelin sheath is produced by the swan cell and some are not. Mainly spinal cord nerves are having myelin sheath because there is a fast movement of impulses required. While in somatic nerves, there is no myelin sheath. So swan cell and oligodendrocytes are also involved. Okay. While this osteoclast, this is bone cells. This is there is no role of osteoclast for this myelin sheath production. Okay. So swan cell and oligodendrocyte is the correct answer of this question. So choice number 1 would be the correct answer. Okay, so now these are some questions which is related to nervous system. I hope most of the things has been cleared now. Keep solving some more questions related to this chapter. And if you will find any difficulty, please let me know. We will discuss it later on. Till then, take care. Bye-bye and keep learning. Namaskar.